What is up? What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday morning. Just kind of bored this morning, so wanted to make this little quick video. Figured I'd talk about it because some news has come out for the Monday Night Football game about a couple injuries that are going on that may affect who is starting at quarterback for the game on Monday. So I just want to dive into it a little bit, give my thoughts. It'll be like a quick 5-minute video or so. Do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. The two free, easy ways to help support my channel. And if you haven't yet, check out my previous video. I did my top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time. Just kind of a different video that I normally do. So I hope you guys will enjoy this one. So let's pull up the tweets from Adam Schefter. So first and foremost, Geno Smith, questionable game time decision with his groin injury. And now it has also popped up that Jalen Hurts, I guess, is battling an illness. Hopefully everything's okay. Don't wish ill will on anybody, but Hurts is battling a sickness or an illness and has now been downgraded to questionable for Monday night. So let's get into a couple of the Adam Schefter tweets, and then I will give my thoughts on what I think is going to happen as well. So let's see if this is up here. It is. So Schefter says Eagles are downgrading quarterback Jalen Hurts to questionable for Monday night's game in Seattle after his sickness worsened overnight. He was held out of practice on Saturday, so with an illness, but Schefter tweeted this morning that he was fine. He was going to play, but it appears sickness worsened overnight per source. Hurts is still harboring hopes of playing Monday night and is traveling to Seattle separately from the rest of the team as to not get anybody sick. There was another tweet from Schefter. Let me see if I can go down and find it, where he talked about Geno Smith. Let me pull that tweet up. Let's see if I can find it. This was from earlier today. And it is, there we go. So Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts was added to the injury report due to illness. Will play Monday night. Again, this was before the previous tweet. I probably should have read this one first, but this was before the tweet I just read about Hurts possibly being out. And then with Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith listed as questionable for Monday night due to his groin injury, there is a real chance that Seattle's backup quarterback Drew Lock will start per sources. So I'll start on the Seahawks side of it as a Seahawks fan. I'm a little surprised, to be honest, that Geno might not play. Geno spoke with the media on Thursday or Friday. Usually when a team allows a player to speak to the media, that's a pretty good sign that they are good to go. Usually if guys are even somewhat questionable, they don't talk to the media. Now, not talking to the media doesn't mean guys don't play, but I would say 95% of the time, maybe 90 is a better estimate, when a player talks to the media, they are good to go. And I might say, well, Geno talked to the media before the Niners game, but his injury happened after his media session. So, that was a little bit different because that injury popped up in practice after his media session. Listen, it could be a couple things here. One, you got to read the fine lines of what Schefter is saying. And I like Adam Schefter for the breaking news, but sometimes his tweets they're not cryptic, but they're very he's trying to get clicks too, right? So he's got to put things out there that are, it's not that Schefter's tweet's misleading, but there's a real chance Drew Lock starts. Well, of course there's a real chance Drew Lock starts. I mean, Geno Smith is listed as questionable. He has not been given the 100% clear by the coaching staff, at least in what we've heard. So yeah, of course that would mean there's a real chance Drew Lock starts. But what does that really mean? This isn't hey, Geno Smith is not expected to go. This is just, there is a chance that Drew Lock could start. Well, yeah. Schefter had a tweet earlier this week where he's like, Geno Smith's status still uncertain. Drew Lock would start. It's like, well, yeah, of course. If Geno can't go, it's going to be Drew Lock. So not really groundbreaking stuff there. So I wouldn't read too much into the Geno Smith one. My gut still tells me Geno plays. Again, spoke to the media, got through practice. Now, I will say I'm a little concerned at no point was Geno a full participant in practice. He was limited all week. And a groin injury is like, a death sentence for a quarterback to play potentially. Like of all the injuries, it's not an injury to his left shoulder or something, his non-throwing arm or something. It's just, it has got to be extremely tough to play on that injury. He looked fine in the videos I saw, but again, limited. But again, that can mean multiple things, right? I mean, almost everybody is limited this time of the year. As you get into November, December, January, all these guys are banged up a little bit. So Geno being limited doesn't necessarily mean that he's not going either. Like I said, I would have loved to see him as a full participant. That's pretty much a lock. No pun intended with Drew Lock that he would have gone. But yeah, so we'll see. I do think Geno goes. I would guess Jalen Hurts plays as well. He's going to be getting a lot of IV and everything. Um, and trying to get right the extra day. Truthfully, the extra day helps both quarterbacks, right? Another day of rest for Geno's groin is not going to hurt, and it gives Jalen Hurts a chance to, get healthy and play. So I would say out of the two, it's hard to say who'd be more likely to play, in my opinion, because Geno's dealing with something more nagging. If Jalen Hurts is truly that sick and he doesn't get better, yeah, he's probably got the less likely chance to play. But if he heals up and is good to go, then he's good to go. But the groin injury can take time to heal. My gut would be that both Hurts and Geno do play Monday night. I would say about 75% chance Hurts goes and 80% chance Geno goes, in my opinion. But would be interesting. We could have Mariota versus Drew Lock. For the first game that the NFL flexes to Monday night, you get a battle of the backup. Still probably better than watching Mahomes dice up the Patriots. So still probably a smart decision by the NFL to flex it, but we'll see what ends up happening. So just want to make that video. My gut is that Hurts and Geno both play. We'll see if they end up being limited. I think Seattle's just being coy with it. I think Pete's just keeping things close to the vest right now with the injuries. And it's kind of like, if I don't have to, I'm not going to disclose anything. So Geno gets labeled a game time decision. We'll see if we get any news later today. My gut is Geno plays, and my gut says that Jalen Hurts plays. So that means we're probably getting Drew Lock versus Marcus Mariota. Have a great one, everybody. Enjoy your football Sunday. Remember to hit that sub button, and let me know your thoughts on the game down below. Take care, everybody. Peace.